Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today what I really want to talk about is PCOS and anxiety, or just anxiety in general. I know a lot of people are feeling a little bit anxious right now, especially during COVID times. So I thought I would come on here and talk a little bit about anxiety and what you can do for just calming your mind and your body. So first things first, some of the causes of anxiety include like an imbalance between your blood sugar. So oftentimes when blood sugar is high and then it drops really quickly, um, and it happens over time throughout the day, this can actually cause anxiety. The other thing is high cortisol. If you're someone who's pumping a lot of cortisol throughout the day, then it's possible that that could also be causing anxiety. And also, especially in PCOS, if you have high testosterone, that can also be, one of the signs that could be causing high anxiety as well. So it's really important to make sure and kind of figure out where it's coming from. And then also looking at nutritional deficiencies, especially vitamin D. If you're feeling down, depressed, hopeless, as well as feeling anxious, really checking out what your vitamin D status is also really important. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about some things that you can do in order to reduce your anxiety. So, first things first is movement. Getting your body up and moving actually really helps the body to like pump all the blood throughout the body so that every single organ gets what it needs in order to function properly. But also, it releases endorphins that help us to feel happy and healthy. So even every day, if you can do like 10 to 15 minutes of just getting your body moving, a few times a day, it can really be helpful. Even if it is as short as like going for a 15-minute walk around the block, that can really help. Um, the other thing that I was thinking of is and have been doing is using like 5 pound weights and just doing a little bit of strength training for a few minutes a day, even keeping them beside your desk and in between calls, using them, or like standing while you're doing a call if you don't have to be on video chat, and just moving your legs and your muscles. Maybe you're marching, something like that. And those things can be really helpful. I live in a condo, so like I've been doing the stairs, so going up and down the stairs, just to get my heart rate up and to get some movement in, and it's been really helpful. And also, what I would say is, and first thing is moving. Second thing is meditation and mindfulness. This can be extremely, extremely helpful when it comes to anxiety, because you can take all the supplements you want, and try to do a bunch of things like that, but it won't necessarily treat the actual cause. You really need to focus in on what is actually causing the anxiety and challenge those thoughts. And sometimes, like just using mindfulness training can actually help that. And just note that meditation and mindfulness is a skill. It's a practiced skill, so it takes time to actually learn and become really good at it. So even if you aren't good at it in the first few days, don't get down. It definitely takes a while to really like learn how to become mindful and use mindful moments throughout the day. The app that I really like is called Calm app, but there's also Insight Timer, Headspace, and even just like doing some deep breathing throughout the day can be really helpful. Okay, so we talked about movement, we talked about mindfulness. I also really like music. Just listening to music gets my heart rate, or just my heart pumping with happiness, and also makes me feel good. And also messaging a friend. So that's the fourth thing. Just like being more social. I know right now it can be hard, but even video chatting or messaging a friend can actually be really helpful. Another thing that I found that a lot of people enjoy is journaling, and just like getting the thoughts out of your brain and onto paper can be really helpful. I don't find that helpful for myself. I like to talk things out, so that helps me a little bit more. But definitely give journaling a try and see if it's for you. I really like making to-do lists. That kind of helps like release like overwhelm, because I know exactly what I need to do and when I need to do it if I make a list. Yeah. And so, what I also wanted to talk about is a few supplements that can be helpful when it comes to anxiety. The first one is magnesium. Magnesium is so important for many, many, many different functions in our body. And what I'll do is I'll link below an article that I wrote about magnesium, and you can check that out. There's a specific type of magnesium when it comes to treating or helping to support anxiety, and that's called magnesium bisglycinate. And the reason why this one's important for anxiety is because it has a component of glycine with the magnesium, and glycine is an amino acid that helps to calm the nervous system down. So, magnesium bisglycinate is the best form of magnesium if there's a little bit of anxiety. Also, there's L-theanine. L-theanine is an amino acid, so it's a very safe supplement to take. It actually comes from green tea. So green tea is really great because it doesn't have that stimulatory effect that something like black tea or coffee would have, because it has this L-theanine component in it, which really helps to calm the nervous system down. So L-theanine, it can actually come in a chewable, but also just a tablet form. But it can be really helpful to calm a busy brain down. So if you're constantly thinking, ruminating, worrying about the future, worrying about the past, you can't fall asleep because your mind is just like on and like worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow, or just thinking. Sometimes for me, it's just like songs are kind of stuck in my head, or I can't get, just a calm, straight mind. And so, L-theanine can be really helpful to calm the nervous system down and a busy brain down. So I hope that was helpful. Please comment below with any questions that you might have about anxiety, and I'll be happy to answer them. Have a great day.